Okay, family, we just found out some interesting developments in our burglary. As you know, at the time of the burglary, there was a gentleman who said he was a police officer that we had met that had been driving us around and we trusted him. He came to the house and he said that he was going to file the report down at the police station. So today is Thursday. Talked to him on a couple of occasions, and the first time I saw him, he said he thinks he knows who did it. So I said, great. He said, but the boy ran, he's hiding. So the boy is hiding. And I said, well, do you know where he's at? He said, no. He said, when I find out, I will call you. Well, 2 days later, he comes and he says, when I find him, I will arrest him and bring him to your house. I said, no problem. Well, I hired a watchman. The watchman watched our property. And to come to find out, the watchman knows the boy who said he's a police officer. And suspect said he is not.
What happened?
He is not a police officer.
It's coming here, they arrest him.
And so now
What was he saying to that guy?
he's arrested
No, I think this
because
one
he
is-
was impersonating
is
a police
also
officer.
now looking for help because now he knows this situation. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Okay, guys, we have returned to the police station. Yesterday, they got one of the guys and brought him in, who said he was a police officer that came to the house and so they kept him overnight, and now they have the other guy who they suspect did the crime. We just left out of the police station and they were questioning. Now, we're not the only person that this gentleman violated. It's unfortunate, but they have him in the police station and they're investigating. And I'll keep you informed as to what the status is. The good news is they got the guy. They got the guy. Okay? And I thank you for your prayers, and I'll keep you informed. Okay, guys. Here we go, family. How are you doing? Just coming with you with an update on how things are. Well, I'll say 1 week later. This is a Sunday. And now I just documented the whole thing. You just saw the previous videos coming through. But I just wanted to come on and say that after this whole week pretty much has been trying to determine who did the break-in. Well, like I said, they apprehended the suspects. They did a nice investigation on them, the way they do their investigation, of course. And they determined that the guys that they suspected did it had no evidence to prove that they did it. Well, you know, I just wanted to come on and let you know because I have been giving you some updates on how things are going. So I just wanted to tell you that after they did their investigation, the officer told me that they let the guys go on bail because they didn't have any evidence, that's fine, there's no evidence. But I just wanted to say to those who did do it, you know what? Whether you got caught by the police here or not, as a child of the Most High myself, the battle is his. And I do not worry because he sees everybody, everywhere, all the time. And I am stronger, I am wiser, and I am thankful that I have the sanity of mind that I don't have to steal from nobody, no matter how bad it gets. And I've had rough times back in the States where, you know, where we call poverty is poverty. And I grew up a lot of times. I had no food, but my mother made it, you know, with her children, and we got through it. and she's the best mom ever. Thank you, Mom. And, so I understand. I had a choice. I saw other people who were pretty much growing up in the hood that decided to go to drugs, stealing, whatever the case may be, school, education, whatever it is. But, some people choose criminal way. Some people choose the wise way. But I say to you, criminal, you may think you got something, but I tell you this. You know who you are, and my Father knows who you are. You can run, but you cannot hide. For me, I've been more courageous, stronger than ever. I hold no grudges against nobody. And I'm glad that the police actually put forth an effort to get done what they had to get done and how they did it. And I'm going to move forward. I'm going to keep going, doing what I've been doing. Thierry and I have decided we're going to keep pushing. Wherever the journey leads us is where it leads us. But we're going to keep trusting him. Without fear, without apprehension, without doubt. For as I know, I am fully persuaded that my Yah can do everything he promised to do. So therefore, I say to you, criminal, crook, or thief, all that breaking of the wall and trying to steal something that you thought was valuable, it angered me. It angered me bad. I'm telling you, I'm not gonna lie. I was really angry. But I kept my emotions in check. Even when I sat in the police station and looked at the guy who actually I thought may have been the one that did it, I'm trying to tell you, emotions rolled through my whole body. All my members in my body warred against me. But you know what? It's about, how do you say, it's not what you, how to say, it's what you can prove is what matters. So that's what they say. But you know in your spirit, you know in your gut when you see somebody and you know whether they did it or not. And I'm gonna leave it at that, and I'm gonna move on. So anyone else that wants to go on with this burglary thing, you go ahead. But Terry and I are moving on, and we're thankful that we've learned a lesson how to beef up our security and know what to watch out for. And I just want to say thank you guys for all your support throughout this ordeal. So now we're going to keep pushing and keep moving forward. If you're going through anything, guys, remember, this too will pass. I don't care what you're going through. Everything comes to pass. Nothing comes to stay. It may be magnified, and you may be emotional sometimes when you go through it because, yeah, I dealt with that. But if you trust the Most High, you'll make it through. And it may not be the same way that you perceived it initially, but you will be able to make adjustments. You will be able to move forward. So thank you guys once again. And this is it. And I'm closing this one out. You guys, Terry, I say thank you again. Peace and blessings to you all.